Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a big theme of my debanking journey and what I think is going to be relevant to you is managing to create your own income stream within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. And I've made a video previously about all these different ideas that you can implement to create your own cryptocurrency business. And just to give a general gist about what some of those ideas were, you've got businesses that you could say are traditional businesses. It might be one that you already have, or it could just be a normal job. And this would be just simply you going to a client or boss or whatever and asking you to be paid in crypto. But then there are other kinds of crypto businesses that are directly within they're related to cryptocurrency. You're selling some kind of crypto service, and there's a wide array of them, and what I want to discuss in this video is about how to do crypto marketing. So in traditional marketing, there's so many different kinds of strategies you can implement, but what I've seen in my experience is that there's a number of things that work, even traditional advertising, marketing strategies, but there's really mainly two things I noticed that actually work in the crypto marketing industry, right? And this is going to be a video that applies to those of you that want to create your own token and market it. This is going to apply to you for those of you who are trying to create your own exchange or maybe some other type of crypto related service. So I'm going to give two, and then I'm going to give a plus one. So the first one is KOL marketing. So KOL is a fancy way of saying social media influencer. It stands for Key Opinion Leader. Now, for those of you who are watching this video because you're curious but aren't actually interested in doing crypto marketing, this will also be a very valuable video for you, so you can see what goes on behind the scenes, because it's a little bit red pilling when you understand how marketing works in the crypto world, because you'll understand that almost nothing that you see on social media in regards to crypto is organic. Essentially, everyone with a public face or any sizable audience in the crypto sphere, social media ecosystem, is essentially someone that you can buy and pay for. And that's my recommendation to people that want to get into crypto marketing and they want to market their own services. What you need to do is you need to find a KOL to partner with, right? And there are a number of different KOLs, but they mainly are going to exist on Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. And then you might find some good deals on places like Instagram or Facebook, but I'm just going to mention the places that are, I guess, most prominent in the crypto, social media world, and that's Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. And I recommend for most of you starting off doing this, just focus on Telegram. So what you can do is you can go onto Twitter, and you're just going to look for all these various social media influencers in the crypto world. Just do a quick Twitter search for crypto or Bitcoin or whatever, search by users, and you're going to look through all the people with, we'll just say less than 100,000 followers, right? And the reason why I say less than 100,000 is, I guess it really depends on your budget, but obviously the more followers they have, the more expensive their services are going to be, and if you've got less than 100,000, you can get a better deal perhaps, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to send them you're going to send every person on this list on Twitter a message saying, hey, I run a crypto service, I'm thinking of partnering up with you, I'd just like to get a shout out, just let me know how much it costs. And you'd be surprised, pretty much most people will get back to you. And this is kind of the caveman brute force way of doing it. Like, there are other websites, I can't remember off the top of my head, I guess you could say they're like agencies. And you'd be shocked to know that most of the big name Twitter followers, Twitter people on YouTube, most of them you can find on there, and they've got a set price for a shout out, a set price for like regular mentions and stuff like that. So it's a little bit red pilling when you understand that very few people, like when they mention a token, a project or whatever, it's almost never because they actually believe in that token. It's just because they got paid money to do so. And I hope many of you who are watching this recognize this the next time you get shilled something by someone that you trust and and you're paying attention to, because often they're doing it with like they don't really actually care about the project, they don't really even know about it. They're probably just reading a quick introduction about what it is, and they're just shilling it to their followers, right? Now, if you're on the other end of this and you are someone that wants to do crypto advertising, go ahead and just message all of them. A bunch of them are going to message you back, and they might give you some offers about what they're going to do. Frequently, it's going to come in the form of what's called a shout out, right? And just they're going to do a little write up for your service. Maybe they'll add in a little graphic, provide a link, and they're going to put it on their Twitter feed or whatever. Or maybe if you've got enough money, you can do it for a YouTuber, and that'll be it, right? And it will get you a really good amount of it will get you it will get a large audience to look at it. It will provide social proof as well. And yeah, so when it comes to Twitter, Discord, Telegram, and YouTube, sorry, I forgot to mention that, the ones with the most high quality user base, like audience, is YouTube. And I just find generally it's a little harder to fake YouTube subscribers. I mean, obviously tons of YouTube users are fake, but compared to Twitter, and especially compared to Telegram, it's hard to know exactly how influential a particular influencer is, because many of them understand that the cost that they will ask from the people who want to advertise with them is going to be based on how many followers they have, and the more followers they have, the better. So many of them will buy fake followers, and they're able to buy fake engagement as well. So you think that you're actually getting a lot, and you're not getting anything. So the way to get around this is that if your service has some kind of referral link, or you have some kind of way of tracking that link to see who actually signs up with that link, maybe you can get some data from it. You give them a custom link so you know exactly how effective that particular influencer was for you, and keep swapping it around. Try different influencers. Some are going to be much more effective than others, because I think a lot of influencers are kind of playing this game where they know that 90% of the audience isn't actually real, but they're continuing to sell shout outs to naive and vulnerable crypto marketers, right? So that's number one, shout outs. The second one is shilling, right? And if you're wondering, if you're thinking in your mind that, you know, a lot of these strategies sound unethical, well, that's the thing that's I agree with you. A lot of these strategies are a little bit unethical, and that's actually again a bit of a red pill about crypto marketing in general. Most of it is very fake. None of it's real. If something came to you, if you have an idea about, say, a particular cryptocurrency, you need to really reverse engineer in your mind how you came to learn about it, and question whether that came to you because it was a great project, or because there was an effective marketing campaign and it was promoted by people that really don't care about the project at all. And I think this is a really important thing to note. But so when it comes to this shilling, there are services that you can get on Fiverr. You can look on Fiverr, and there are other services in other places. I'm sure you can find these things on Telegram and Discord, but sometimes it might be easier to start with Fiverr, because you're more likely to get scammed if you just do a search in Telegram, and just look for, you know, type in like crypto user engagement, crypto shilling, stuff like that, and you'll find a number of different services where people will have access to like 12 accounts, or maybe they're with a team, each person's got like 50 accounts each, you know, and what they'll do is if you've got a Telegram group or a Discord group for your particular service, they're going to join, and they're just going to create a lot of chatter, you know, so to simulate activity. So when people come, it looks like that this project is popping, right? Again, I don't think it's particularly ethical. I actually personally don't even do this as a digital marketer with my thing, because I think it's I don't think it's the best, but I'm just giving you advice about what works, regardless of whether I do it or not. And the other way of doing this is just straight up shilling. So shilling just means that they're going to go into, maybe they're inside already, like I know 50 different groups with, you know, each of them have like, maybe in total they've got like 100,000, 200,000 followers, and they're just going to go in and post your link, and it's spammy, right? But the irony is about these strategies is that, like, there's all these other strategies for digital marketing. They don't necessarily work as well. compared to these strategies, because this is just how the word gets around. Shilling, KOLs being bought off, this is basically how the word gets around. And it actually is more effective than you'd think. Maybe you wouldn't personally click a random link on Telegram when some anonymous user just posted, but it actually works more than you think. And it wouldn't just be a link, it would just be like, this is what this project is. Click it if you're interested. Maybe there's a special deal, promotion, whatever. And then maybe someone actually goes and researches what that project is on Google, and if it's legit, they might go back to Telegram and click the referral link, or they'll click the link, whatever it is. The shilling can actually be quite effective, and it's fairly cheap. And I just want to give you a rundown for numbers. On Twitter, for instance, if you want to shout out for someone with 0 to 100,000 followers, it can cost as little as $200, right? Results may vary wildly and drastically. And for these shilling things, it can cost like 50 USD, Of course, this isn't a one-time thing. You probably are going to have to spend a lot of your money on marketing. In fact, my favorite saying about businesses in crypto is that if you're serious about it, pretty much all the money goes to marketing. That's just kind of how it is. Look at the top 100 crypto coins. The only reason why you know about it and the reason why it's got traction and a large market cap is purely because it's marketing. It's very rarely the case where something comes to the top because it's organically come to the top because it's such a good product or something like that. Like most crypto tokens don't even make money. The reason why they're there is because more than 50 to 60% of its total budget of that particular token went to marketing. So don't underestimate marketing, and most of your budget should probably be allocated to marketing. So those are my 2 tips for marketing. If you're actually interested in learning more about crypto marketing, you can leave a comment in the comment section below, or you can even send me an email. I personally run a cryptocurrency digital marketing agency, and if you're looking for more of a professional touch, you can follow my advice. I'm going to be making more free videos like this, and you can always I'm always willing to give you free advice. But if you want a more professional touch and you want some help with your digital marketing, you can go to my website down below. It's called cybersprintmarketing.com, or you can send me an email and we can discuss things further, and I can let you know what I can do for your crypto service so you can get more traction and get a larger audience. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.